Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today on Crap Rap Episode 3, we've took a look at Post Malone and Tekashi 6ix9ine. Now we're going to take a look at Lil Pump, a guy who has an album out due February 22nd of this year called Harvard Dropout. So, basically, what I did was I took a look at his debut album from 2017, his self-titled, and some of his other singles that he's dropped over the past couple of years. And basically I went through and found what I disliked and what I liked about him. And then I'm going to basically rate him from 0 to 10 on how much I like or dislike the said artist. So, without further ado, let's get with the things that I dislike. Oh boy, there's a lot. I feel like a lot of his songs have to do with, like, flexing, all this stuff, especially the song Flex, like, ooh, there's a song called D-Rose, Gucci Gang, Smoke My Dope, which, I'll get to that later, but I don't get it. If that's all you can sing about, then how talented can you really be? Other artists and musicians can really push themselves, to write something else every once in a while. It's okay to write the same topic over and over again, but at some point you're going to need 2 or 3 songs that are different than the others. It just, to me, these don't sound like anything intelligent either. It's just very weak rapping. I think that's always really pissed me off, is that he's just a terrible rapper. He's kind of like SoundCloud meets mumble rap. Like, he's this close to mumble rap, it's not even funny. There's that. The beats are pretty much the same throughout majority of his tracks, which is the problem that 6ix9ine had. He had this formula and he really stuck with it. Now, the only thing I found with 6ix9ine was that he changed it up a bit. Even though that wasn't good either, he still changed it up a bit and was willing to change it up a bit. With Lil Pump, or whatever his fucking real name is, Gazzy Garcia, then, he hasn't done any of that. It just feels like the same generic trap beat, the heavy beat that he's trying to use throughout most of the songs, and that still seems like it's continuing with some of the songs he's released for his new album that nobody really asked for, but whatever. And then I think there's the big thing that everyone pretty much knows. His hooks are repetitive hooks. There's no creativity. He just says the same thing over and over again. That's what got him famous. Gucci Gang, and then a song like D-Rose. It's just like, it's like when he gets to the chorus part, he's like, okay, verse here, and then he gets to the chorus part, he's like, what should I do? Oh, I got it. I'll say the word 100 times. That should show how much of a genius I am. It's annoying. I don't want to hear that in a song. A song needs to have a good first and second verse, chorus about 2 or 3 times, with like a pre-chorus every once in a while, and a little break in the middle. It just needs that, and majority of his songs are short, so they really don't have that. They just have a verse, a short verse, a short verse, a repeated chorus, a short verse, and then a repeated chorus, and then it's over. So yeah, that was probably the big thing, and I felt like I should have talked about it last. And another thing is, what I found with Tekashi 6ix9ine is that a lot of his features outperformed him, but I went into this first album saying, okay, there's features on here, maybe they can save this album. Nope. So he's one of those rappers that not even a feature can save his life. Smoke Perp is on here 3 times, and he does legit nothing. Lil Yachty is terrible. I might cover him soon. He just, oh my goodness, I don't get what his deal is. Chief Keef and Gucci Mane don't do anything. Chief Keef, 2 Chainz and Rick Ross, come on, dude, what is this, 2005? Like, I don't understand. Rick Ross is not that great, I'm just, ugh. Ugh. At least he didn't have DJ Khaled on a track, because really all DJ Khaled is nowadays is a fucking producer. He can't rap for shit. He's not musically talented for shit, so... But who knows, maybe DJ Khaled will show up on the next album. I have no clue. But for now, there's a lot of stuff to dislike about him, and it's scary. Believe it or not, I did find some things I like about Lil Pump. With Tekashi, I couldn't find anything. With Post Malone, it was, he had some decent songs, and when he actually sang instead of rapped and without the auto-tune, he was actually pretty good. So at least I found something interesting with Lil Pump, and you're probably surprised. There was 2 songs where the beat really stuck out to me as kind of more unique than his regular sound, which is Smoke My Dope and Butterfly Doors, his recent track. Had a nice little beat to it. Nothing too fancy, but it was like, oh, okay, cool. He's, got this little, I don't know what to call it. It sounds like a guitar kind of beat thing going. And At the Door was really my only favorite one where I found the full song and enjoyed it from start to finish. That was really the only one. So, he's got those 3 things going for him, and I mean, he's got a following, and I mean, even though his Wikipedia picture is a mugshot he had from a disorderly conduct in last month, we can at least say that, he hasn't done what 6ix9ine has done and could be going to jail for life. He's making these stupid little mistakes. And really, I mean, he's trying his best to, I guess, encourage people who are inspired by him to go out and be yourself and do what you want to do without, ruining his reputation, like I said 6ix9ine did. And it's the same with Post. Now, Post, I can say, is a good guy. I'm not sure about Lil Pump, and I know Tekashi's not, so we can run that off the board. So at least he's ahead of Tekashi in some places, but to me he still falls behind Post just a bit. So my overall thoughts and rating here on Lil Pump is his songs get annoying and repetitive. His beats sometimes hold no flow. They're very similar beats to each other. Nothing really changes. And he sings about the same thing consistently, which is basically just flexing about, look at the shoes I own, look at all the money I have, look at all the girls I have, look at all these gold chains I have. It's like, come on. We don't need all of that. But yet, there was some good things I found, and that he's got a pretty good following that isn't as obnoxious as another rapper I've talked about already on here, and he's kept at least a good profile to where people aren't gonna go like, oh, I really hate this guy because he did this and that. He hasn't, at least yet. I don't want to say he's going to or not, but at least as of right now, he's kept himself within good terms of not getting himself in some deep shit. So, if I had to rate Mr. Pump, did I just call him Mr. Pump? God damn. If I had to rate Lil Pump, I'm never gonna call him Mr. Pump again. God, I lost my train of thought. Okay, so if I had to rate Lil Pump overall, it'd be, I'll give him a 2. Barely a 2, but a 2 out of 10. So, yeah. So far he hasn't beaten Post, who has a 4, but he did chime ahead of Tekashi, who was at a dead 0. So, at least he has that going for him. So, who knows? I mean, even though I didn't like his debut album, I'm going to check out Harvard Dropout, because maybe he's changed it up a bit. I don't know. We'll have to see. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments below, what do you think of Lil Pump? And yeah, I will catch you guys in the next one.